Hi there, this is Chris Coney speaking. Now I posted a video yesterday about this chart and I've just checked it just now and felt the need to do an update. So just as a quick recap, what I did yesterday, I've plotted one of my favorite indicators on the old Bitcoin chart here. And this peak to this trough here drew a Fibonacci retracement. And what we saw yesterday was a bit of a run up to this 50% retracement line around the $259, $258 mark. And I also mentioned that there's a psychologically significant $260 there, which it blew straight through, as you can see yesterday, and closed significantly higher than both of them. So what's that? $262. So that's a decisive close above the psychologically significant level of 260. And it's continued. This is what I love about Bitcoin, is because the market doesn't close on the weekend, right? I mean, even the Forex market doesn't technically close on the weekend, but the exchanges are closed, so there's very little trading activity. Whereas Bitcoin doesn't have to obey those kinds of rules, which is absolutely superb. It is a true 24-hour, 7-day-a-week market. So this one on the far right here, you can see this is continued on. So it's a decisive, like a white soldier, I'd call this. The open and the close are taking up most of the bar. So the open is near the low and the high is near the high. Sorry, the close is near the high. Granted, we haven't closed yet for the day, but what's absolutely fascinating, and this is why I love the old Fibonacci retracement lines so much, is because it's plotted the next level of resistance for us, and you can see how perfectly that the price is obeying it. So we went straight for the 50%, and then using this simple indicator, the next stop would be around 272. And look at this. This is exactly where the price is, $271.69. And yesterday what I said I would be looking to do was to close above the 50% line, above the $260 mark. That's happened. But I said I wouldn't buy at that point, but this is like, people seem to be trying to jump on the bandwagon. Now what I would hope would happen here is that this line of $272, which is the 61.8% retracement line, would hold, and the price would just come back down and test this 50% line. So bounce off of $260, and then if that happens, it's likely to take off and hopefully break through this next level of resistance. The significant thing about that from a buying opportunity point of view is that you always want to buy when it's on sale. At the minute it's not on sale, the price is accelerating, so you really want to have been in before the run takes place. This is almost forming a candlestick pattern that I don't call it that. It's called the three white soldiers. It's where you've got three significant buyer bars that show momentum in one direction. That would form if we had like these three here. That's not really three white soldiers, but it sort of looks like that anyway. If you want to learn candlestick patterns, by the way, check out Forex Brain Trainer, which is a product of mine. So anyway, what I want to do is see a seller bar come back down, test this point, and the point where it gets to around $260 again, that would be the point to buy if you want to buy, especially if that 260 holds, okay? Because that will be the cheapest that Bitcoin is going to be in this latest round of movement. Because if that 260 holds, then it's going to protect you from losses. The likelihood it's going to protect you from losses, and the likelihood is it's going to then take off and hopefully breach this 62.8% Fibonacci line. And if it does, then the next stop is right up here at 292, which is approaching $300, which is another psychologically significant line. And you can see from historic price patterns here, you see this 68.2. It contained the price back here in August, and it took this whopping great seller bar to break it. And then the price turned around, tested it, and then continued on down. And this is what I'm saying. I want to see this in exactly the opposite direction. I want to see almost a mirror of that, if you like. I want to see an up, a test, a down, a test, and then a break. Or even better, if we break the 62.8% level here, then it can come back down and test that, and then take off again, right? So either of those two things. The key thing from a trading point of view is that you want to get in when it's on sale, and you want some sort of protection against losses. And that's why I draw these sort of Fibonacci retracement lines. So there we go. that's my update for today. I'm not necessarily going to do one of these every day. It's just that there's a lot to say about Bitcoin right now because it's moving. So that's my 10 pence worth for the day. Do with it whatever you will.